Now, one of the reasons that people fall forward in their squats is that they can't manage their center of mass well, specifically keeping the rib cage stacked back over the sit bones. Using a heel wedge and a counterbalance can help you do this so that you can squat nicely straight up and straight down and then progress to more complex variations. So 1B is actually harder because you're no longer using this counterbalance, which means that you need to manage your center of mass better. Obviously you still have your arms, but you'll feel the difference. From here we move on to a goblet squat with heel elevation, still squatting to the box, but we're going to go down really slowly. 5-second eccentric, touch down with the sit bones, no rocking forward or back, and then straight back up. Let the knees travel forward over the toes and maintain balance on the midfoot. From here we remove the heel wedge, which is going to mean that your hips have to do a little bit more work and you have to manage your center of mass even better. So stay grounded through the entire foot. Keep that feeling of your back body being long and staying upright. From here we remove the box, we go through a full range of motion with the hips. And this is your full range of motion, not someone else's, so ensure it feels pain-free, supported, connected, and smooth. Now once you can do 8 to 10 reps at half your body weight, transition to the front squat. This one's great because it's got a high loading potential and it teaches you to maintain a really tall posture and not let your chest collapse forward, but equally not arch the back and turn the squat into a hinge. I absolutely love it. Even if you have restricted wrists or shoulders, you can still load this one really heavy by adopting this different rack position. No matter which rack position you choose, it's important to keep the elbows up and maintain good posture, but I would encourage you to try to build towards the first one to gain that wrist and shoulder mobility. Now we begin overhead squatting with a heel wedge because by moving the center of mass further back, with the bar being slightly behind the head, it's more challenging for you not to tip forward or arch your back to compensate. We need more anterior control through the trunk or front line stability, and we need more hip mobility, ankle and shoulder mobility. So once you've got that down pat, you can remove the heel wedge and maybe add a little bit of weight, and this is the ultimate test of range. If you wanted to make it even harder, you could bring the hands closer together and that would challenge your shoulder mobility even more. There's a lot happening at once here, so take your time, don't rush the movement. Use it as a mobility reference to build up separately from your brute strength front squats, which are there for heavy loading.